Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Santa Barbara, it's June gloom. Yuck. I had something I was going to say earlier, I don't know what it was. Anyway, good morning, how are you doing? Today, we are doing 45 minutes glute and core workout. We're going to start standing, and we're going to get down on the ground eventually. All you need for this workout are some mini bands, a couple of moves, have two. If you don't have the mini bands, you can just do without, but it's nice to have a little resistance, a little something, if you know what I mean. And like I said, a couple of moves we'll actually use too. So, have those ready. We're gonna do a really quick warm up without any bands, and then we're gonna get right into it because this is gonna be probably gonna be a little intense, shocker. But I have a lower body workout playlist if you care to, listen along. So let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're just gonna have a simple warm up. So we're gonna do some squat reaches. So squat down, reach. I'm gonna do 10 of these. 4, 5. If you are working out with me today, when we get ready to go into this, say hi. Tell me how you're doing. Do a couple more. Let's do some side-to-side lunges. Just warming everything up. Hence, it's the warm-up. Wow, makes sense. Just going back and forth. Do a few more times. Someone type something. How are you doing that? Should I be warming up right now? Who's saying hi? Hello. All right, let's go into plank. Go into downward dog. Kick one knee up in the air. Twist it over. Do little foot circles. And we're going to come down into pigeon. I'm going to start with my torso up. Pushing this hip, the hip of the leg that's straight, pushing it square. And then let's stretch the glute by coming forward. All right, let's get back up. Ooh. In a downward dog, lift the other foot, twist it over. Just doing these little ankle circles for shits and giggles. Go the other way. And then come right down into pigeon. Ooh. So I've been working my glutes pretty hard the past 9 weeks. I'm in the last week of my 9-week program. Pushing that hip forward, keeping it square, and then walking down. So my glutes are sort of sore. I had a good lift yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. Anyway, I'm still sore. All right. Let's warm up the spine and the core a little bit. Let's do some cat-cow. Meow. Moo. Meow. Moo. Side effects optional, of course. Pushing up through the shoulders, articulating the spine. Coming back down, and using your core to engage even when you're in cow so that you don't, throw your back out of whack. A few more times. Up and down. Let's get on the ground. Hands together over your head, feet together. Pushing up, keeping the shoulders back. Doing the scorpion series. Come on down. Hands in line with your face and your head. Feet shoulder width apart. Push up again. Keeping the core engaged. One more time, hands near your shoulders, elbows back, feet wide. Come on up. All right, arms out to the side, kick one leg up, try to touch the ground. Alternating sides, we'll just do a few times on each side. Ooh. Come back. up and over. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Working that spinal articulation. Ooh, and the core. Ah. One more time each side. And then we're going to go into straddle. Whatever straddle is accessible for you. Arms overhead. Keeping your arms by your side, reaching the elbow to the knee. Going side to side, waking up the side body. I just learned this yesterday. I like this so much, I threw it in the warm-up. Well, I already had my headphones falling out. Oof. Let's do a few more times. Ooh. One more time each side. Lie down. Bring the knee close to the chest. Flex the foot, extend the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that knee across the body. Stretch the glute. Other side. Finishing up here, flexing the foot. 1, 2. Keeping that knee as close to your chest as possible. Notice I can't extend all the way. 5. Cross the body. Ooh. All right, my friends, that is it for the warm-up. Let me give you a high five. We are going to start standing, all right? And we're going to start with the band around our ankles, okay? I'm going to grab some water really quick. So the way this workout is going to work, 45 seconds off, 15 seconds, and then we just go on. 15 seconds rest, and we just go on to the next move. So we're just doing each move for 45 seconds. For better or worse. Pick a band that seems appropriate for your level, okay? And if you need to take breaks, you can take breaks. I'm not judging. All right. We are going to get started. In 5 seconds, I'm going to have the band around my ankles, and we're going to just do side leg lifts. Here we go. And we're going to split it up half and half on this. So 2, 1. So just weight on one leg, bringing the ankle out, slight bend in the supporting leg, having the toes point inward. All right, getting started. Ooh. Switching sides in 2, 1, switch sides. Got 18 more seconds. Keeping that toe pointed inward, keeping the hips square, facing forward. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Now we're just going to kick back. So if you can do this, if you want to hold on to a wall or something to support, you can do that. We're going to start in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Kicking back. So the key here, I'm keeping my hips forward, and I'm trying to keep my pelvis tucked under and my spine neutral, as opposed to like doing some sort of crazy back arching, which makes it a little bit of a challenge. Don't have a very large range of motion, that's okay. Keeping my hips forward, switching sides in 2, 1, other side. Again, using the wall for support. Keeping my hips tucked under. If you feel strain in your lower back, pay attention to your hips. 6 seconds. 2, 1, take a break. We're going to put this band around our feet. Look at how I did that. And now we're going to do some hip flexor knee raises. All right, we're going to alternate sides for this one. So like we're doing a little march. 2, 1, band is around my feet. As soon as one foot comes down, the other foot comes up. Just march it out. But if you're still watching, I got your text. It's okay, I understand. Keep going. 13 more seconds. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, so now we're just gonna be doing flexing the knee. Ooh, I'm gonna get a slightly lighter band. Just gonna work in the hamstrings, keeping the foot around the ankles. Keep the foot near your ankles, okay? So just flexing, working the hamstrings, a little bit of hamstring glute action, keeping my knees together. Well, not having my knee forward is what I should say. So from the front, I start kicking the wall. Switch sides. Okay, this band is probably a little too light. Anyway, I have weak hamstrings, so I guess all's well that ends well. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, take a break. I'm gonna get a heavier band back, putting it back on my feet. We're gonna do deadlifts, okay? So feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna bend it slightly at the knee. So here, coming up and down, hinging at the hips, booty comes back. Squeezing the glutes at the top, hoping I don't snap my band in half. Shoulders back, pulling on that band. Leave that mini band, give you some resistance. Going back and forward. Notice my knees don't bend that much. Again, this is not a squat. This is a hip hinge motion. Booty goes back. Presenting the booty. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, take a break. Take the band, put it on one foot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean to the side and pull up. Here we go. Starting in 3 seconds, 2, 1. So keeping your body in this plane, leaning down, pulling upright, coming to vertical, not over extending. In 10 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. So get ready for a lightning fast transition. Doing web deals. Here we go, switch sides. Woo. Lean to the side, up. And if you're wondering, I'm only doing some of these moves for 20 seconds on the side, don't worry. We're gonna be working everything today. 5 more seconds. Staying in that plane. 2, 1, take a break. Lose the bands. We're not using them for the next few moves. We're gonna kick and lunge. Kick and lunge. Here we go, starting in 2 seconds. 1, and kick and lunge. Coming down 90-degree angles on that lunge. Woo. Not falling over. Keeping your torso vertical, switching sides in 3, 2, 1, other side, kick. Whew. So, is this your first glute workout of the week? You may start to feel it. I am definitely feeling it. What day is it? Wednesday? Keep my torso upright. Doing a little micro adjustment. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Feel free to use your 15 seconds to do whatever you gotta do. Grab some water, perhaps. We've got 6 seconds. Legs wide over the shoulder width, arms out to the side. And here we go. Reaching the outside of the foot. If you can't reach the outside of the foot, you can go for the shin. Your hips hinge back like you're doing the deadlift. So notice how my legs are straight, my hips go straight back, reaching the outside of the foot. Keep going, we've got 10 seconds left. Switching the camera angle on you by moving myself. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Next move, hand on your hip. Bring your knee up to reach the elbow. Think of this as bringing your knee up as high as you can to reach the elbow as opposed to bringing the elbow down. Here we go, 2, 1, and bring it up to the side. Woo. You don't have to worry about pointing the toe, I'm just doing it. Why not? Style points. Get ready to switch in 5 seconds. 2, 1, other side. Seamless transaction, whatever. 13 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Almost done. 2, 1, take a break. Put that band above the knees. Feet shoulder width apart roughly. If your toes didn't point out, that's cool. Do what's comfortable. We're just gonna do squats with some abduction. Here we go. Pushing out on that band. Even though you're pushing out against the resistance, think about keeping the knees stable as opposed to like wobbling, okay? Constant resistance outwards, working that side glute, keeping your torso upright, try not to stick the butt out, doing a little form adjustment, sitting down, chair height, not hinging at the hips too much. Back straight. 5 more seconds. And take a break. Last move in the series. You're gonna be on one leg. You're gonna be bent in the knee. And you're gonna bring this leg out to the side. Okay, that's what it looks like from the side. Here it is from the front. And here we go. Woo. So you're balancing. Bring the leg out. Keeping your balance, finding your balance point. How about I actually look at the camera? Swapping sides in 5 seconds. 2, 1, other side. You're peeing on a hydrant, but you're standing. Keeping that balance, keeping that balance. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You are done with that sequence. Awesome job. Let me give you 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. How you feeling? Do you enjoy the first sequence? I hope so. We are going to the flow for the rest of them. All right, so I'm gonna adjust the camera angle. Oh, hello. So I've still got all my bands. We are going to go and so we are going to put the band around our feet. Our first move is just going to be lifting the heels up to the sky. So it's just a little bit of a lower ab raise. We're going to start in 10 seconds. If you want to do this without a band, you can. I just have the band in my hands, keeping my torso, my core stable, and oh, there we go. So just heels up to the sky. Notice it's a little movement. Try to keep my band stable. Heels are not going up over the head, so this is not the move. Just up, 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 up. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. I'm telling myself this because I feel like I'm crunching up a little bit. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears as you hold on to that band. You have 3 seconds, 2, 1. Now my hair's all messed up. We are going to keep this on your feet. Then we're going to do some bicycle. All right? Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So alternating feet, elbows out to the side so that when you turn this way, it's like I'm ready for my close-up. Try to keep the extended foot low to the ground without actually touching it, okay? If you need a break, you can drop your heel to the ground, but I want you to try to just keep it hovering as low as you can go. Bring that knee up, elbow to meet the knee, back flat against the ground, my shoulders are up off the ground. That's what riding a bicycle is like in real life. Little known fact. 5, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Next, double banded dead bug. So I keep the one band on my feet, other hand, other arms up in the air, one opposite knee and hand. So this is what it looks like. So it's sort of like bicycle legs, but you've got some resistance on your hands for funsies. Notice I did the little readjustment there. Came up to center. Think about consciously keeping those knees up. 90 degrees. It's a little tricky with the band, but that's why we are awesome. Yeah. I'm checking myself in the camera. Check yourself out in the mirror. Except now you should take a break. All right. So I'm going to move this band up above my knees. And we're going to do some banded glute bridge. And here we go. Arms down by the side. You can have them up in the air. My feet are shoulder width apart, and I am pressing out against the band while keeping my knees stable. Again, you can have your arms down by your sides if you need a little extra support, a little something, something. Extending straight line, knees to shoulders without hyperextending. Don't need to do that. Squeeze the glutes at the top of the movement. You're like a broken record. Oh, my favorite cues in one place. Keep going. It's getting warm in here. How about you? Take a break. Now we're going to do it single leg. All right, we're going to come up and then banded abduction out. We're going to start on one side. In 4, 3, 2, 1, leg up in the air. Abduction, or glute up, leg out. Trying to keep the knee in the same plane as the knee that's on the ground, as opposed to having your leg up in the air, like straight up in the air. Just switch sides in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Then hip up high. Your hips get just as high as if you had both feet on the ground. Keep that in mind. Sometimes you start to droop a little bit. Yeah, 5 more seconds. Go so fast. And take a break. What else we got here? Take the band off. Keep your legs up at 90 degrees. Knees straight, feet flexed. Here we go. Go to core, just reaching the outside of the foot. Shoulders off the ground. Head looking up. Are you having fun yet? Here we go, 22 seconds. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Keep those shoulders up. Head neutral spine. 2, 1. Take a break. Next, keeping that band off. You're scissoring your legs, reaching with the opposite hand. Starting in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Try to keep the feet flexed and the legs straight during these moves. So you work a little hamstring stretch. If you're like me, the hamstrings are tight. So using this to stretch them out a little bit. Notice my leg, my bottom leg is as low to the ground as possible. Once I adjust to see if I'm actually getting low to the ground. Try not to let the heels touch unless you need a little break. Head looking straight up at the ceiling or at the sky if you're outside. Working out under the stars. 2, 1, take a break. Next, you're gonna have your arms out to the sides. Knees up, bent 90 degrees. And in 3 seconds, we're just gonna move side to side. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground. So I'm not leaning all the way over because my shoulder starts to pop off. Slowly twisting to the side, slowly twisting back. Adjusting, your legs start to go like this. Adjust back to a 90-degree angle. Why am I always so obsessed with 90-degree angles? First of all, I like to be right angle. But secondly, you can tell the difference. Your core starts to engage a lot more when, as opposed to like this. This takes more work, and I want you to work more. Ooh. Take a break. All right. Gonna have our legs in a diamond position or frog position. Arms by our sides. Again, no band. And here we go. We're gonna lift and then lift up. Again, getting as low as we can without touching. Keeping relaxed. Everything's clicking. Remember, legs go straight up as opposed to over your head. So this is not the move. Legs go straight up. Oof. Yep. Click, 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 click. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Take a break. Okay, that's it for on our back. Yay, good job. How you feeling? Feeling good? So far, so good. I like it. I know that's from like 20 minutes ago. Grab some water. All right. We're going to start this next series. We're going to be on our hands and knees. We're going to put the band above our knees, surround our thighs, all right? And we're just gonna start hands and knees, hydrants, okay? Keeping the hips square. Yeah. High five on all the hip noises, we're old. All right, so we're gonna start up in 8 seconds on this next set. Remember, when you're in quadruped, pushing up through the shoulders, away from the floor, head neutral spine, and here we go. Knee up and out to the side. So work on keeping your hips square. If you have a yoga block, you can put it on your back from your sacrum and up your spine, and make sure it doesn't actually fall off. Pushing up, make sure your head neutral spine, switching sides in 2, 1, other side. You're peeing on a hydrant, marking your territory. 10 more seconds. Three seconds, 2, 1, take a break. We're gonna repeat that, and now we're gonna kick out, okay? I'm gonna move this way so I don't kick the wall. Here we go, starting in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and kick up and out. Hydrant out. Keeping those hips square to the ground. So this is working on some hip mobility too. Keeping your core engaged, especially as you kick out against that resistance. Switching sides in 5. So 2, 1, switch sides. So for me, I notice that my hip can't open as far on this side. I'm always dropping the block on this side. I don't know why. 10 more seconds. Take a break. Knees off ground. What was I thinking there? Oh, keep the band around your elbows. You're just gonna have your knees hover, all right? So here we go. Tuck your toes under and push up, hovering the knees. Just working on some core stability here. So it's like a mini little plank hold, sort of. Pushing up through your shoulders, head neutral spine, not looking down at your knees or up ahead. Your knees should be hovering just a tiny bit, okay? Make sure your back isn't like arched or anything, keeping a neutral back. 20 more seconds. Here we go, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down. Now you're just going to bring your knee up and pulse, all right? I'm getting sweaty, how about you? So pulse, pick your favorite leg, starting in 2, 1. Keeping your knee up in the air, get your foot flexed. Making sure you're not twisting your hip out or anything like that. Keeping your hips square to the ground. May not be a huge movement with the band. Keeping your core engaged so that you're not sagging. Your belly's not sinking towards the ground. Switch in 2, 1, other side. 15 seconds. All right, you ready to grab another band? Take a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, move this around your feet. Bring a band around your hands. We're gonna do bird dog. Here we go, 2, 1, alternating sides. So one hand reaches up, opposite leg comes out. Try to get a good extension. Again, pushing up through your shoulders, head neutral spine, good extension. Try and get the leg all the way up. Like you're a dog, like, bird's over there. 20 seconds left. Moving slow and with intention, telling myself this. 10 more seconds. Pushing up through the shoulders, not sinking. 3, 2, 1, take a break. Get rid of the bands. I need a towel. We are going to get back in quadruped. Kick one leg out, all right? Out to the side, kick it over. So comes out 45 degrees, crosses over, making a little rainbow, moving slow and controlled. So the temptation is just to move your legs side to side. Think about actually tracing a half circle. Keeping those hips square, switching in 2, 1, other side. Leg comes out 45 degrees, crosses over. Again, neutral spine, pushing up through the shoulders, head not looking down at your knees, even though it's tempting. 3, 2, 1, take a break. We're gonna hover our knees for this next one. We're gonna do some break dancers. All right, so you start knees hovering, kicking out, tapping the shoulder. Alternating sides, starting in 2, 1. So kicking out, coming back in. When you come back in, you're in quadruped position with your knees hovering. I'm not going super fast. Trying to get back to that good quadruped position each time. You are halfway through this move. Ten seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You're gonna come onto your stomach. You're gonna have your legs in froggy position, heels up, and you're just going to lift your butt, lift your legs off the ground. Here we go, and begin. I'm gonna grab my towel and sweat into it. Now, if this move feels a little uncomfortable on certain parts of the body, go ahead and add like a little bit of padding, so you're not like humping in the ground, and you're sort of humping the ground, sorry. Raising those legs, heels going up, squeezing the glutes. You got 8 more seconds. Then we're gonna come back to this move, we're gonna add a little something, something. 2, 1, take a break. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our butt up in the air. And then we're gonna kick out one leg at a time, okay? So, you're ready to raise in 2, 1, up, kicking out, keeping the glutes engaged, the core engaged, kicking out, one leg at a time. If this gets intense, just bring your butt down, bring your legs down, get back into it. Keeping the glutes contracted. 20 more seconds. Core engaged, don't let your stomach just sink into the floor. Protect your back. If you need to lower, you can do that. You've got 3 more seconds. 2, 1, take a break. We're gonna do that one more time. This time we're gonna kick both feet out at the same time. Very exciting. Last 45 seconds, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Both kick out. Keep the core engaged. Keep those legs off the ground. Knees off the ground. Again, if you need to shake it out, tuck your hips under, get back in it. I'm fine with taking breaks if they're in correct form, or if you just need a break. You've got 15 more seconds, and then we go into our last sequence. 8, hang in there. 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Shake it out, child's pose if you need to. Awesome job. Great job, how you feeling? Whoop, whoop. We've got one last sequence. Spoiler, we may go a little over. I hope that's okay. You're getting your money's worth. Oh wait, you're getting this for free. I just keep giving it away for free. I don't know why. Because I love you guys. So one way to check your form, so my sister just said, you so much check your form. Pay attention to how your body is feeling. If you're starting to feel pressure in your low back, usually that's going to be an indicator of one of 2 things. 1, you need to keep your core engaged, and 2, you need to tuck your hips under a little bit. So sometimes if you just sort of start sticking your butt out, it's gonna put a lot of pressure there. But other than that, it's a matter of, for those ones on your stomach, Just really squeezing the glutes, contracting the glutes to keep your knees off of the ground. It can be hard, especially if it's your first time, but keep working at it. I'll come and check you out, don't worry. I'll do a Midwest tour and come and check your form. Sign up for that, send me an email, sign up for that. We're gonna go and put the band around our feet. We are going to go into our last segment. We're gonna go a little over, I hope that's okay. We're gonna get in the plank. Your choice whether you want a high plank or low plank, but we're gonna do leg lifts in plank. Bands around my foot, pressing into my plank, pushing my hands away from the ground. Head neutral spine, 2, 1, and here we go, lift with one side. So notice, keeping my hips square to the floor, not turning them out. I'm not lifting very high. Think about just contracting the glutes. Making sure you're in good plank position, so your butt's down, your shoulders, elbows and wrists are on line. Switch sides. Woo. 15 more seconds. Keep that core engaged, shaking it out if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Keep that band around your foot, feet. We go into a side plank. I'm going to go on my elbow. All right. So we're going to bring a knee in. Okay. And here we go. Hips up, knee in. Think about keeping your body in a plane. Obviously, the knee that's coming up is out of the plane. But just elbow to knee. I can't see how much room we have left. Ooh, switch sides. In 2, 1. Switch sides. Whew. Oh, would you like to look at my towel and my water bottle? Got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that band around your foot. We're doing banded mountain climbers. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee comes in. Good plank position. Keeping my head up. I tend to do this with my head, keeping it neutral, not doing this with my arms. When people get tired, your shoulders go back. This requires more core engagement. It's amazing what your body does when it's tired. Doing little cheats here and there. I'll try to keep you honest, try to keep myself honest. I'm not going super fast. Trying to keep the band around my feet. We've got 10 more seconds. How you doing? 3, 2, 1. Take a break. All right, put the band around your ankles. We're gonna go back to side plank. Here we go, 2, 1. So plank up, hip abduction, or leg abduction, I'm sorry. I should have grabbed the lighter band. Oh, having some fun with this one. Switching sides. Again, have your elbow, your shoulder above your elbow. Switch sides. Shit, I was talking. Keep going. Notice I'm adjusting as I go, making sure I'm stacked. Lady stacked, and that's a fact. Here we go. All right. Plank jacks. We got 2 moves left. Gonna go back in plank. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go out and in. If you don't want to hop this, you can step out and in. I don't care what you do, as long as you have good plank. Try to get the pace up a little bit if you can. Whether you're stepping or jumping, if you need to take a break. We're doing a lot of plank. We've got 15 more seconds. Hang in there. Almost 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Last move. Kick that band off. Here we go. One last plank move, low plank. 2, 1. Hips dip to the sides. This is the last move. So have fun. If this is fun. Pushing through those shoulders. 25 more seconds. Keep going. You are going to be done for the day after this. If you need a break, let's take a break. Get back in. We have 13 more seconds. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. You did it. Awesome job, my friends. How you feeling? Good job, my friends. Yay! High five. Good game, good game. Good game, good game. Whew. Glad you're feeling good, sister. Let's switch to the last song. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Press play. Whew. How about you? Work the core a lot. Work the glutes a lot. Got some hip flexor, hamstring action in there too. We're gonna have a whole lumbo-pelvic hip complex. It's very complex. All right. Let's start our legs straight. I've got a whole mess over here. Inhale. Feet flex, forward fold. Exhale. Scooch one back, glute back. So I'm just sort of like pushing one hip back, one hip forward, stretch the lower back. That feels good. Hope you enjoyed that. Fast and furious 45 minutes. Went by so quickly. In fact, we went a little over. Anyway, let's cross one leg over, hug the knee, stretch the glute. Ooh, ow. Good job today. As I always like to say, you are that much stronger for showing up. It's so much fun to work out with friends and family. Hi, sister. If this workout makes you sweat, makes you smile, and you feel like kicking digital dollars my way, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. If you don't have that information, you need to be on my newsletter, but you also can still donate. There's a link in the info. Just go, you can donate whatever you want. You can donate 25 cents, although this girl will take a lot of that, so I'll get like 10 cents. Hook the elbow, twist it out. Ooh. We can do that. Later this week, let's see, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing online, let's see, like a Tabata Tabata strength and cardio. Let's go to the other side of hugging the knee. Twisting it out. Ooh, ow, ah. So that's coming up in Santa Barbara. I'm doing a HIIT class tonight, boot camp in the morning, and then mobility and strength on Saturday. So lots of fun stuff going on. Yeah. Did you do my workout on Monday? Oh my God, it was awesome. So you should check it out if you haven't. I really like that one. Leaning forward. Ooh, there goes my hip again. Doing some nice slow rotations. Next week I will be off because it's my birthday and we're going on vacation. Vacation all I ever wanted. Yeah, so I'll have to send you some of my favorite workouts so you can work out with me. Not live, but in loving memory. No, that sounds bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be here for you on the YouTubes. if not in person, in spirit. Pushing up. And a nice slow cat meow. Coming on down. Nice slow cow. Coming on down in the child's pose. Hands pressing into the ground. Butt against the heels. Coming up. Feet wide on the shoulder width apart, pushing up. And the core engaged as we stretch it. Shoulders back, head back. All right, my friends. I'm going to stop there because I've kept you long enough. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for working out with me today. You did a great job. Hope you're feeling it. I'm definitely sweaty. All right. Love ya. Mwah. Take care. Bye.